Hello and welcome to episode 54 of the Bearded Banter Podcast, the gaming podcast where I can barely see you behind this mic. Welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, the Bearded One. With me today is our special co-host, Matt Legion Rex, returning.
What's up? Miss me?
Yeah, you haven't been on the show in a while.
School and other things and computer
shit.
Basically
your computer
dying.
Your computer exploded.
Yeah, for all those 15 subscribers I have. They wanted the lack of content. My computer died, and I lost a lot of crap. So
yeah, your computer.
But don't worry, there will be top fives at the end of the month to like end of December, beginning of January. My top 5 worst and best of different stuff of the year. There'll be anime, games, movies, and shows.
And today he's joining us here on BGN for another episode of Bearded Banter. Today, it's going to be a special episode. We're not doing our regular format. Today's going to be a topic episode because this is going up. Technically, we're recording this a week in advance. Mm-hmm. So, when we're recording this past weekend, PSX happened, PlayStation Experience 2016, which was basically a mini E3 for PlayStation stuff.
And it was hype.
That's basically a lot of shit happened. And Matt brought up the idea, why don't we do a podcast about this? Because a lot of shit happened at the show, Matt.
Oh, boy.
A lot of shit.
More than usual, actually.
Yeah, more than you would think happened at this show. Mm-hmm. So basically, we're going to, today on the podcast, talk about PSX 2016. And we're going to go through everything that was brought up at the show. And then obviously, we're going to give our thoughts and opinions on the show itself and all the announcements. So, you ready, Maddie?
Oh, I am more than ready.
Alright, let's start this off with a bang. The first thing that was discussed at the PlayStation Experience was a new Uncharted game.
Yeah, yes, more Uncharted is always a good thing, I think. But
I think.
Yeah, I think. I don't think this is from Naughty Dog, though, is it?
No, it's made by Naughty Dog.
Oh, okay. It's fine. Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So, Naughty Dog announced a new chapter in the Uncharted series called The Lost Legacy. They weren't exactly sure if this was a brand new game or a standalone expansion for 4, but it is a new Uncharted game nonetheless, starring Chloe Frazer from Uncharted 2, who is one of the best characters in the series.
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
And I forget the other protagonist.
It's also starring Nadine Ross, who was in Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a game on the PS4, coming in, I believe they said 2017. So Matt, what do you think about this? The first thing I said when I saw this was, of course, more Uncharted.
Uncharted. Oh yeah, more Uncharted's always a good thing.
Of course, more fucking Uncharted.
It's never been a bad thing to make more than more Uncharted. Mm-hmm. I just think that I just hope that this is not that they don't milk it after, because Naughty Dog is not doing them anymore after this. I'm pretty sure.
Well, isn't that what everyone said after 4? And then they announced this?
Yeah, it was saying
Uncharted 4 is going to be, a Thief's End, it's going to be the last Uncharted. Whoops.
Well, this looks like it seems to be more of like a standalone thing. Mm-hmm. So I think that if they make another main series, if Naughty Dog is not involved, then they're going to start milking it.
Yeah.
But
I feel like it's going to go into that territory.
Yeah, but regardless, more Uncharted. I don't care. I love Uncharted, and it's and I'm really looking forward to seeing Chloe again. Mm-hmm. That's all I want. She was my favorite character in Uncharted 2.
Yeah. They did show some gameplay at the show. Yeah. It just looks like Uncharted.
It's guys, we get to climb rocks again. How wonderful!
It just looks like Uncharted. So
yeah,
really nothing to write home about there. Just a new Uncharted game.
Uncharted, more like Indiana Jones. Am I right?
More like poo. No, Uncharted is not poo. Moving on from that, though, that looks pretty cool. But we'll see when we get there. Moving on, we had an announcement from Capcom. Capcom announced, well, there were rumors before the show that Capcom was going to announce Marvel vs. Capcom 4 at some point.
And that's basically what they did.
That's basically what they did. They announced Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which was pretty much Marvel vs. Capcom 4. They showed a cinematic trailer, and they also showed a gameplay trailer. And looks fucking gorgeous.
Oh yeah, that 60 frames per second.
Looks gorgeous.
4K,
all that good stuff. Interesting from what we've seen so far. Some new additions. Mega Man X.
Yes.
Which is what I'm excited about because Mega Man wasn't even in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, so
Zero was, but
not Mega Man, which is fucking weird. But yeah, and also Captain Marvel.
Oh, they're doing. When is this game supposed to come out? Like
next year.
Next year. Yeah, they gotta start promoting the movie. Yeah. This is totally the only reason Captain Marvel's in this is because now she's gonna be part of the MCU.
Yeah.
And she's also so it's like we need to actually have her in something so people know who the fuck she is.
Yeah. So yeah, they showed a brief cinematic trailer with Ryu and X fighting Iron Man and Captain Marvel.
Which is funny, because if you read the comics, they're at war right now.
Yeah.
So...
And then they also showed a brief gameplay trailer. But it looks like your standard Marvel vs. Capcom affair. Some notable things, though. This is a 2v2 game, not 3v3.
Yeah.
So 2 people per team, which is interesting. They're going the... Street Fighter Cross Tekken route.
Or there's a mode in Mortal Kombat which allows you to do that too.
So only 2 characters, which is Departure, and also there's a new gameplay element including the Infinity Stones.
Again, movie promotion.
Yeah, right.
No, I think I think Thanos is the main villain of the new game. Probably not Galactus. Yeah. And we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
We'll get into that stupidity in a very, 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 very soon. But I think, introducing the Infinity Stones is a smart move.
Yeah.
Because they're cool.
Yeah. And also, it adds more variety to the gameplay because depending on the stone you use, you get different power-ups. Like you can get strength increases. You can use time.
I want to totally just play as Doctor Strange and just stop time and do the I've come to bargain thing.
I've come to bargain.
Like just that's all I want to do.
And by the way, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is on PS4 now.
Yeah, for all those who want Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3,
you can now
nobody.
You can now get it on your PS4, because there was a debacle a couple years ago where Marvel, a lot of their video game licenses expired, so a lot of Marvel games disappeared from digital marketplaces.
Deadpool disappeared.
Yeah.
Deadpool. Marvel Ultimate Alliance games.
Ultimate Alliance games. Some X-Men games went missing.
The shitty fucking movie tie-in games.
Yeah. Basically, a lot of the licenses expired, a lot of these games disappeared, but now Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is back, and it's going to be put on the PlayStation 4 store, so you can get an enhanced version of that to go off of the new announcement.
This is an exclusive, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It will only be on PS4.
Yeah.
So there's that. Mm-hmm. Any last words on that, Matt?
Yeah, there's a lot of things I want to talk about, specifically with the current status of the X-Men in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck Marvel. So to understand the stupidity of what they're gonna do is that they're cutting out all the X-Men characters from the new game.
Now, is this confirmed or is this just rumors at this point?
This is confirmed.
Oh, okay.
At least from what I've read, Wolverine is gone. Deadpool is gone, Cyclops is gone, Galactus is gone, the Fantastic Four are gone, because they're owned by Fox, and Marvel Entertainment is in a dick measuring contest with Fox over movie rights. So because of that, that's why we're not getting any X-Men, or Fantastic Four, or Galactus, or Silver Surfer, or anything owned by Fox. So, which means that for the first time ever in the history of Marvel vs. Capcom, we won't have Wolverine, or X-Men, or Galactus.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Which is fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Instead, we're probably going to get a lot of Inhumans, which is cool.
Probably.
But at the same time, who gives a fuck about Inhumans except for, people like me? Because...
Yeah.
I'm a comics guy.
So yeah, that's a thing. And this game's coming out in 2017.
So looking forward to the game though, because
Yeah.
Mega Man X.
Yeah, because Mega Man X. Hopefully Zero makes a return too. I'm hoping. But moving on, the next thing they discussed was Let It Die, which is the newest Suda51 game. Free on PS4 right now.
Yeah. So go get it.
What is it? From the article that I am reading all this news off of, they describe it as Dark Souls wrapped in a futuristic punk motif.
So basically, I like to call it Blade Runner Souls, or something like that.
Yeah, pretty accurate.
Yeah.
So yeah, new Suda51 game, free on PS4 right now. I don't know what the fuck it is, but they announced it. You can go get it right now if you have a PS4. It costs you literally nothing. So hey, get on that. Free games are always a good thing. Moving on, one of, if not the biggest announcements. Not necessarily announcements, one of the biggest reveals was they finally showed off gameplay from the Crash Bandicoot
Oh yeah,
remaster.
this was announced back at E3 like half a year ago.
Yeah,
so this is the fact that it's here is no surprise.
Yeah, it's not new, but they finally showed off gameplay.
And it is glorious, my friends.
Glorious.
I have never been more happy about a game remaster because this game remasters I like, but that sometimes find them pointless, like the BioShock collection. Why was that even a thing? I understand that it's like, oh, put it on this gen consoles, but like, why?
Yeah.
Why? There's no point. The graphics were fine. But like Crash remasters, yeah, the Crash is in need of a remaster, in need of a comeback.
Yeah. And
I think
this is going to be the catalyst for that. If this does well, then Activision will finally see, like, oh, people care about this.
And then totally, if this is gonna be good, they're gonna make a Crash sequel that's like a good Crash sequel, and then they're also gonna remaster Spyro because they own Spyro too. Mm-hmm. I think introducing Crash to Skylanders was a smart ploy on their part to be like, oh, Crash still exists. Introduce the kids to Crash. So that when if a new Crash game comes out, they can get it.
Yeah, they can get it.
So it's a smart ploy on their move on their part.
Yeah. So they showed a reveal trailer. They showed off gameplay. Looks fucking fantastic. It's called the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Coming out in 2017 for the PS4. It has Crash 1, 2, and 3 completely remastered. And they're being built from the ground up. New physics engine, new graphics, remastered sound. Everything's being redone. There's going to be unified checkpoints and a save system across all 3 games.
Thank fuck.
So you can finally manually save in the original Crash, which is fucking great. There's going to be time trials in all 3 games, because if you remember, time trials were only a thing in Warped.
The best Crash game.
Yeah, the best Crash game of the original trilogy. Yeah. So yeah, there's going to be time trials in all 3 games. Mm-hmm. Completely remastered. Cutscenes, redone voice work. They're getting Jess Harnell back as Crash, who voiced him in the PS2 era.
He sounds like basically Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah, and they're getting Lex Lang back as Cortex.
Yeah, as much as I love Clancy Brown, Lex Lang is.
So yeah, this is coming in 2017. I'm fucking excited.
Oh boy! And they released the price too. It's $40.
It's $40 Canadian at least.
Which means that
which means that it'll probably be like $30 American.
Which means that
which is a fucking steal.
It's a fucking steal for 3 games. Mm-hmm. That is like yes.
Hell yeah. So anyway, moving on from that. Let's not fanboy about that too long. Destiny's December update was announced.
Like we give a shit.
It's Christmas themed, snow, winter, Christmas sparrow racing is a thing.
It's like Leo.
Woo!
No, fa la 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 la. That's literally what it is. You just call it the just call it the fucking it's the update that no one likes.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let him play any reindeer.
Moving on. They showed a new trailer from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Honestly, I don't need trailers for this anymore.
Yeah, game still looks fantastic. February.
Hey, it comes out. It comes out in 2 months. I don't need any more gameplay of it. Yeah. I'm sold. I've been sold since the first reveal, when the reveal 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I have been sold since the beginning. Every single trailer just gets me more and more excited.
Yep.
And I think that That dialogue wheel though.
Yeah, right?
Okay, if you know me, I love games with dialogue wheels. Insert every BioWare game here ever, and Witcher, RPGs like that. So seeing Horizon Zero Dawn have a mechanic similar to that, it's like, ooh, you have choices.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like the romantic interest maybe too.
Possibly.
Which would be dope because I love games like that too.
You know, it could be a thing. But yeah, this game looks great. We don't need to see any more of it. Comes out in 2 months. We're ready. Moving on, a game called Windjammers was announced for PS4 and Vita. Frisbee flinging Neo Geo game old enough to drink.
Yeah, I really.
I guess it's a remaster of an old game. I've never heard of it.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
No, it's my question is, why a game from the Neo Geo?
I guess it was popular back then. Who knows?
But why now?
No idea. No idea, Matt.
Whatever.
Whatever.
We're gonna in the comments. We're gonna get that one Windjammers fans like, I was a fan of Windjammers back in the Neo Geo era.
I was a fan of this back in the day. How dare you insult my childhood? Anyway, moving on. Capcom came back. The Resi 7 demo.
Oh yeah, it's out, guys.
Out on PS4 and it's PlayStation
and
VR compatible.
And it gives me the spoopy vibe.
It gives me a spooky.
It is spooky.
Spooky.
And fucking hype for this shit.
Yeah. It comes out in literally a month.
Oh my god.
Literally 1 month from now it comes out.
And it's
weird. It's weird to think that it's weird to think that something like Resident Evil 7 is like the first major release of the new year.
Yeah, it's also weird to think that this is going to be the make or break it for the Resident Evil franchise.
Oh yeah, if this sucks, it's done.
It's done because 6 fucking blew.
6 blew. Resident Evil 5 was okay, but it was the start of the decline.
Resident Evil 5 I actually like more than most people.
Yeah.
I think I'm a bit kind on that game, to be honest. But like, fucking also, but Resident 4 is amazing. So
it is.
So, and this is taking the franchise into a completely different direction than before.
No one can deny that Resident Evil 4 was an amazing game, because it is one of the best games ever made.
Yeah.
Since then, there's been a noticeable decline in quality, but hopefully
this is more like Revelations.
Yeah, hopefully it's more like Revelations and not like 6.
Yeah.
So moving on, Knack 2.
Oh, the most hyped game of the PS.
Hyped game ever.
the one reveal everyone was waiting for. No, everyone's like, yes, Resident Evil 7 and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite were interesting. But
guess what, motherfuckers? Knack 2's coming!
It's like, where's the Knack?
Yeah, did this game need a sequel?
No.
I don't think it did.
No, because I was not a fan of the original Knack.
Not a lot of people were fans of the original Knack, but hopefully, since
the only reason it sold well was because the fucking PS4 had no other launch titles, which was a stupid play on Sony's part.
Yeah.
But so everyone was just like, well, Knack looks the best, so let's buy Knack, and now it's getting a sequel because you fucking idiots bought it.
Yep.
You dumbasses.
Now it goes for like $10 new.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It's sad because everyone bought it at first, and now it's getting the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
You idiots.
Yeah. Hopefully, now that they have the criticism of the first game to play off of, they'll improve upon it and make it a better game.
Because Knack isn't pretty. It's actually a pretty decent concept.
Potential.
It's got a decent concept to it.
The execution, from what I heard, was not the best.
Yeah, it was not. It's not the worst game ever. It's not the worst game, but it's not the best game. It's not one I was clamoring for a sequel.
Yeah.
Like
definitely
it's like not a game of like, I wonder how they're gonna continue the epic story of Knack.
Yeah. Moving on. PlayStation has announced, Matt, a Wipeout remaster collection's coming to PS4.
I don't give a shit.
That's great. For those of you who don't know, Wipeout is a futuristic racing series that was popular back on the original PlayStation. A lot of people say that Wipeout, I believe it was Wipeout 2048, is one of the best games on the PlayStation 1. And now, what they are dubbing the Omega Collection, these games are getting remastered for PS4.
It's interesting for fans.
Yeah. I personally have never played a Wipeout game? I've heard a lot of things about Wipeout, but
I've played it once. Don't care for it. I prefer Twisted Metal, to be honest, from PS. If you're talking about futuristic racing games, Twisted Metal for me is where it's at.
Yeah. So that's coming 2017. Look forward to that. Some Street Fighter V news. In the next update coming December 20th, Akuma's getting added to the roster.
Hey, boy.
Which, hey, Akuma, one of the Street Fighter classics.
Yeah.
Probably best character in the fucking series.
I love me some Street Fighter. Love me some
Street Fighter. Love me some Akuma. So,
yeah.
Those Street Fighter nerds out there, get ready.
Uh-huh.
Next up, we have Lara Croft Go.
Oh, boy. I've always wanted to play a mobile game on my fucking console.
Comes to PS4. I don't even know what this game is.
The best explanation I can give is it's basically Lara Croft. It's basically like, you know the games Hitman Go and Deus Ex Go.
I know of them.
It's that.
Okay.
And
now it's coming to your PS4.
And now, a game you were supposed to play on your phone while taking a shit, you can now play on your PS4.
You can now play on your PS4.
For $10.
Oh, it's probably going to be more than that. It's probably going to be like 20.
Yeah. The game costs like $5 on your phone.
Yeah,
it's actually worth it. It's actually not that bad of a game.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
for a mobile game, it's actually quite fantastic, actually. But for a console game, no. I don't know why it's coming to PS4.
Yeah. So, moving on, some classic PlayStation franchises are coming back to PS4. We got announcements of Parappa the Rapper,
Woo!
Loco Roco, and Patapon are coming to PS4.
Boy. Yeah, all of yes, please.
Yes, yes to all.
Did they mention were they remasters or no?
Yes.
Okay, they're remasters.
They're not remasters from the they're not remasters from the ground up. They're just upscaled.
Oh, so they might be shit then. Okay, but it could be quite possible they're garbage.
Yeah. But, I mean, they looked great to begin with, so...
Yeah, they're more cartoony than like something like Silent Hill.
Just polish it up a little bit, bring it up to 1080p.
They're not Silent Hill, which they fucked up immensely with that remaster. But, hopefully hopefully it's a good remaster.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on, some Yakuza games are coming over to PS4 in the West. Yakuza 6 and Yakuza Kiwami are coming to PS4.
Kiwami is the remake of the original Yakuza, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yakuza is one of those series that's heavily underrated. I think it's a very fun, like, action adventure. It reminds me a lot of Grand Theft Auto, but with Yakuza. Yeah. Essentially, and the storyline is really, really engaging.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Matt.
It's really engaging. So I hope that more people check out Yakuza when it comes out. Yes. When Yakuza 6 when it comes out.
So yeah, these are coming to the West. Also coming to the West, Danganronpa 3.
I know a lot of people who care about this because every anime site I went on was crammed with fuck tons of people yelling about how Danganronpa 3 is finally coming out. I don't care. Because I've never played Danganronpa in my life.
Danganronpa 3 coming to PS4 and Vita.
I've only seen the anime versions of it. The poo. They are poo. At least the first season is. I liked the recent anime that came out.
Yes.
But, so I might actually pick up Danganronpa eventually. But as for right now, I don't really care.
Well, this next one you're going to care a lot about because they showed a new trailer for Ni no Kuni 2.
Fuck it, okay. Ni no Kuni is one of those games that at first glance you think it's like some fucking kitty ass shit, but when you play it, it's actually like one of the best RPGs that have come out in the past like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking great. It's literally it reminds me a lot of Ghibli in its design, its story, its characters.
Yeah.
It's just a fun, charming game with a surprisingly dark story.
Yeah.
But the story is really engaging and the gameplay is really good. It's like Pokemon meets Final Fantasy, which sounds awesome on paper and it's awesome here.
But then again, Kingdom Hearts was Disney meets Final Fantasy and that actually happened. And it was dope.
And it was really good. So I think that like And
Kingdom Hearts is the fucking moon.
Kingdom Hearts is the fucking moon, guys. Freaking Ni no Kuni 2 though. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Ni no Kuni was one of those games that I meant to play. I just never got around to it. Maybe
You should get around to it.
Yeah. Now that they're releasing the sequel, maybe they'll release a remaster for PS4 of the original.
They might. I don't know.
They might.
At least Ni no Kuni 2, from what I've understood, is mainly a standalone sequel. Anyways,
Or maybe at the least they'll put the original on like PlayStation Now or something.
What they're doing is that they're taking like the classic JRPG route of the sequel has literally fucking nothing to do with the first game, so you could probably just jump in with number 2 and be completely fine.
All right,
at least
then.
that's what I understand from the trailer.
Yeah.
Who knows? It could actually be a sequel. I don't know, but from what I hear, it's a different protagonist, different story, different villain. So
yeah, that's cool. That's coming out possibly next year. No release date given. Next up, a game called Absolver was announced. It is a multiplayer combat role-playing game coming from Slow Clap and Devolver Digital. Devolver Digital has a track record for, especially on Sony consoles, for publishing some great independent games.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So this looks like it's going the same route.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't know what the fuck it is.
It's a multiplayer game. Gotta get on that Overwatch hype.
Yep.
Gotta get on that Overwatch.
Multiplayer combat role-playing.
Yeah.
It's an interesting description.
Yeah. We didn't get much of it, but from what it sounds and looks, it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks cool.
But that's the best I can say right now because we didn't get much of it.
Yeah, we didn't get a whole lot. Going off of that, another game was announced. Starblood Arena. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. It looks cool, though.
Yeah, Starblood Arena by San Diego Studio and White Moon Dreams was announced. Oh, it's a VR game. It's for PSVR.
Yeah, it looks cool, though. I'm one of the big proponents for VR, so I think that and that some of the VR games that have come out in the past year have been really, really good. Mm-hmm. Like Rez was really good.
I heard Rez was
Batman good. VR was Arkham VR was actually really good. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how VR evolves and continues on its path to dominance.
Yes, I agree. I don't really care about VR, but hey, I won't deny that it's made quite an impact on the industry.
Yeah.
As of late.
Uh-huh.
Moving off of that, Ace Combat 7 was announced for PS4.
Woo!
Never played a Ace Combat game in my life.
Yeah.
So who knows with the 7th installment.
I've played a couple, but I've played a couple for a little bit. I have not beaten any game. I haven't played like game from the beginning. I just jumped in like on like friends' files and like played a bit. They're fun. I don't care. I haven't played them, so I can't really say anything. But I'm pretty sure from what this looks like, it just looks like more Ace Combat for fans, which I think is the best thing that could be.
Yeah, I mean, I've never played one, so
they look cool though.
They do look cool. I've never played one, so I can't really say. I don't think I could just jump in with the 7th installment.
Yeah, probably.
And be raring to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, for fans of this franchise, it's a cool announcement.
Yeah. It's also a super JRPG. Too,
it is super JRPG. Some sports shit. MLB The Show 17. I don't give a shit. We're moving on.
No, there's just fucking... Okay, so sports games. I don't care. I've never cared.
Yeah, if I wanted to play sports, I'd go and play a sport.
If I want to go play a sport, I'd go play League of Legends, because apparently that's a sport now.
Apparently that's classified as a sport now.
Yeah.
That you can make millions of dollars.
You can make millions of dollars.
Okay, sports shit, I don't care. Moving on. This interesting JRPG game, Wise Origins, a 10-year-old JRPG, is coming to PS4 and PS Vita February 21st.
Oh, yeah, Wise, yeah. Okay, so Wise is a series that has been kind of dormant for the past couple of years. It used to be one of the big JRPGs in Japan, like on the level of like, in the SNES days, you would have Final Fantasy, you would have Star Ocean, you had Dragon Quest, and you have Wise. Wise was like that one. It was like the dark horse that whenever it came out, like there was this huge that everyone's like, oh, I forgot Wise was a thing. And everyone would go buy it, and it's got a huge fan base. Wise is great. I'm a huge fan of like that fourth section of JRPGs, and Wise is the one that I play the least because it's hard to get over here. But it looks cool.
Yeah.
It's got cool. The storyline's really good. The music is really good. to the point where it's actually like in Japanese movies, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So,
well, Wise Origin's coming to PS4 in February, so
for all those fans who've never played it, highly recommend it.
Go for it.
I highly recommend it.
Next up, Resogun creators Home Marquee and Eugene Yavitz of Defender and Smash TV fame are teaming up to make Nex Machina for the PS4. No idea what the fuck this game is.
As opposed to Ex Machina, which is a movie that came out last year and was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah. As opposed to Ex Machina.
So these guys are making Nex Machina. Don't know what this game is, but it's coming out for the PS4 apparently. Woo!
Woo! Yeah.
Woohoo! Okay. Dreadnought's coming to PS4 next year.
Dreadnought.
Don't know what this game is.
Neither do I.
I don't know what this game is.
A lot of these games I don't know what they are.
Half these games I don't know what they are. But it's nice to see that PlayStation has quite a wide variety of games in their catalog coming out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good to know.
It's definitely going to be different from Xbox, which is shooter after shooter.
Well, Xbox has a good variety, but mostly shooter. Yeah.
Shooter.
They have shooters. They have car games
and toxic fan bases.
Yes. Moving on. Gravity Rush 2 is getting some DLC.
Because we totally needed more Gravity Rush.
Yes.
But Gravity Rush is good. So
Gravity Rush is good. Damn good. If you haven't played Gravity Rush, you can pick up a remastered version of the original on your PS4. Gravity Rush 2, its sequel, is also on PS4. You can go pick up that. And this game's really goddamn unique.
Yeah, it's something you've never played something like it, and you'll never will play something like it.
Basically, if you've never heard of this game, the main gimmick, I would say, is that your main character has complete control of gravity. So you can manipulate gravity at will, and the main platform mechanics and combat mechanics are all based around the fact that you can manipulate gravity at will. You can basically fly through the air in any direction. You can stick to any surface. You can, like, drop kick enemies from the moon.
Yeah, it's fucking dope.
It's fucking dope. So if that sounds interesting to you and you have a PS4, go pick up the remaster. I don't know if it's necessarily cheap, but it's worth the money. I don't know why I'm treating the mic like a person. Like, you should go get this right now.
Go, Mr. Mike.
Go, Mr. Mike. Go pick it up at your local Best Buy. And the last thing from the PSX conference, Nier gets a release date. March 7th, worldwide for PS4.
Oh,
for those of you who don't know what this is the newest installment in the Nier series.
Which is itself a spin-off of Drakengard.
Yeah, subtitled Automata, being developed by none other than Platinum Games.
Oh, the good old boys at Platinum, who have yet to disappoint us, except if it's Legend of Korra.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty much the only bad game they've ever made.
Yeah, and even then, that was a Rush title.
It was Rush.
Just why did it have to be Legend of Korra?
They made up for it the next year with Transformers, which was a dope game.
Oh, that was a dope game.
Granted, pretty short, but still a dope game while it lasted.
Platform games are pretty short, though.
They have a pretty good track record. They only have a few games. Most of them are fucking fantastic.
The Wonderful 101, the Bayonetta games, Metal Gear Rising...
Vanquish, Anarchy Reigns, Mad World.
Oh my god.
There's so many good games. They have such a repertoire, and this new Nier game looks like it is no exception to the formula.
It's a very different type of game, though.
It's a very different type of game. It still looks very Platinum.
This isn't Scalebound. This is
not Scalebound.
Scalebound, which looks completely different than anything that Platinum's done
From what
before.
I've seen, it looks like your standard fast-paced Platinum action game, but obviously it has a twist because it's part of the Nier series.
And it's part RPG, too.
Yes. Which, granted, a lot of their games have RPG elements.
No, but this is like the first...
This is like action RPG.
Action RPG, and since it's also Nier, that means that the storyline is going to be dark as fuck and be really, really interesting, too.
Yeah.
So
yeah, PS4 exclusive comes out March 7th. I will definitely...
After Scalebound, actually.
After Scalebound?
I'm pretty sure Scalebound is February.
I don't know if Scalebound has a release date yet.
It does.
I will...
Let's go look...
I will quickly look that up.
Let's go look that up, because I need to... Because I'm pretty sure...
Scalebound.
Because because I'm excited for both, but I'm currently like I don't know which one I'm more excited for. Nier kind of.
Scalebound. Scalebound is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Platinum Games, published by Microsoft Studios, currently scheduled for release in 2017. No definitive release date.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure this is going to come out before Scalebound.
Scalebound.
I'm going to guess Scalebound is like a second, third quarter release.
Second, third quarter release. Or it could be like fucking
Or they'll just push it to the holidays.
Push the holidays and then they have it get delayed again. Like BioWare, can you please fucking give a release date for Andromeda, please? There's still no release date for that. It's supposed to come out in 3 months.
So yeah, Nier, March 7th, PS4.
Excited.
If I get a PS4 for Christmas, I'm definitely picking this up when it comes out because this looks fucking fantastic.
And definitely check out the Drakengard series and the first Nier too.
Yeah, this Nier Automata, it looks very Bayonetta-esque. Like it looks like it has the same kind of speed as Bayonetta, which Bayonetta is very fast.
Maybe it'll be the first game in the Drakengard series to actually have good gameplay.
Ooh, that was savage.
Yeah.
So yeah, March 7th. That was the last thing that was announced at PSX. So, final thoughts before we wrap this up. What did you think of the announcements as a whole?
I thought we were missing an announcement.
I forgot. It was.
Could you forget?
I forgot.
You forgot the biggest fucking announcement, you moron.
I'm sorry. We said specifically we would keep it till the end, but it was at the beginning of the list. That's why I forgot about it. Last of Us 2. The Last of Us 2 is finally officially announced by Naughty Dog's coming out next year.
Last of Us Part 2.
Part 2.
They're doing the Godfather shit.
Oh wow, I'm looking at that spike in the waveform when you fucking tore into me. So anyway, Last of Us Part 2. Naughty Dog has officially announced the sequel. Ellie is set to return.
She's got tats.
She's got tats. She looks pissed.
She's got blood running down her face. There's a bunch of dead people in her house. And she's now legal as well.
Yes.
So, and Joel is there being like, the fuck, Ellie.
The fuck, what happened? So yeah, this game's coming out exclusively for the PS4 next year. And Ellie and Joel are both set to return. Ellie is going to be the new main character that you play. Joel is not playable. And there are a lot of fan theories running rampant around the internet right now as to what exactly is going to happen in this game.
Yeah, because honestly, this trailer showed nothing.
It was just Ellie playing a guitar for 4 minutes and then being really angry at
it. It was
end.
Ellie playing a guitar for 4 minutes while showing dead bodies and blood running down her face, and you're just like, oh damn.
Oh, you were so innocent for the most part.
You were so innocent, and now you're an adult, and now you're dealing with
this world has not been kind to you.
Yeah, this has not been, but I'm really looking forward to it. The graphics look gorgeous.
Granted, it was a rendered cutscene,
but I'm pretty sure that looks like in-game stuff.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was in-game stuff. I mean, Naughty Dog at this point, their graphic fidelity is
I'm starting to
top-notch.
think that with it being called Part 2, that Last of Us has always been planned for as a series from the beginning.
It'll probably be a trilogy.
Yeah.
Like, probably a couple years after this, we'll get Part 3,
It's
and
gonna
that'll wrap things
It's gonna
up.
be the most depressing trilogy in the history of video games.
Boy.
Especially since The Last of Us is still one of the most emotionally crippling games I've ever played.
Like, I saw this announcement, and we were this has been rumored for the longest time. We were just waiting for official word from Naughty Dog. It's happening. Since it was officially confirmed, I thought, what better time to go back and play the original, and I was bawling like a baby in the first 10 minutes.
Oh.
Because I know, like, I have had...
Spoilers for Last of Us, by the way.
Spoilers for Last of Us. If you've not played it, go pick it up on your PS4. Last of Us Remastered. Do it. Play it. Fucking great game. I've had previous experience with The Last of Us. Not very much, but a little bit. I at least knew what happened in the very beginning. And going back and replaying it, I was like, I know what happens. I don't think this is going to hit me as hard. I surprised myself. Because as soon as Joel runs up to Sarah and holds her lifeless body in his arms, the waterworks just came out of nowhere, and my eyes turned into tiny tsunamis.
Oh,
it got me.
No, Last of Us is one of the few games that's able to do that for me, and there's only a couple of other games that made me do that. The Walking Dead.
Telltale's Walking Dead.
Which did that. Well, Telltale's Walking Dead, Mass Effect 3 did that to me. Fucking Uncharted 4 did that to me. Games where I have an emotional attachment to characters.
It gets me right there.
It gets me right in the feels.
Yeah.
BioShock Infinite as well.
Yes, Infinite. PS4 exclusive, coming out next year. Naughty Dog's developing it. This game's gonna be great. There's no doubt about it. Unless it is rushed, which I highly doubt that it is, because it's The Last of Us. I don't think this game is going to be anything less than a fucking masterpiece. If it goes off of what the first did and just improves upon it, you have easily Game of the Year 2017.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I have not actually finished Last of Us yet. Right now, from what Matt has told me, I'm about halfway through, which is ridiculous because I literally played it non-stop on Sunday for like 8 hours. 8 hours.
The game's
straight.
a long game.
It's a long game, longer than I thought it was. So I'm only about roughly halfway through. Matt has obviously played the whole thing, and oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So yeah, that's what's all at PSX.
Yeah, that was everything at PSX. Now we're gonna give our final thoughts. What did you think of this conference as a whole?
It was good. It was good. I felt that they spent a bit too much time on like stuff that
we knew about
and stuff. I think they spend way too much time as well, like promoting stuff that they spent way too much time on like a lot of titles that people don't really want to see. And a lot, but for the most part, it was good. Yeah, and it did get me hyped for games that I thought I would be hyped for.
It was a very solid show with a lot of great announcements.
Yeah, especially since the VGAs were the day before. Yeah, VGAs were kind of lackluster this year, with the exception of a couple of reveals.
A couple things. Yeah, but PSX, we had new Uncharted, Last of Us 2 confirmed. We got to see some footage of the Crash remasters. We got some release dates for some games we already knew about. We've got some remasters on the way. Just a lot of good shit on Sony's end.
Yeah.
Nothing about God of War.
Yeah, I think God of War is too early into development thing.
Nothing on God of War. Nothing on the Insomniac Spider-Man game.
I think the Spider-Man game looks like it's like in halfway through development though, so it almost looks like.
I thought like Insomniac was at the point where they'd be able to start showing like finalized shit.
I think at E3 we're gonna show a lot of that.
Oh yeah, at E3 they're gonna show a lot of that because I'm fucking hyped for that shit.
Especially since they've said that apparently it might be the start of like a Marvel games universe, and similar to what they did with the MCU, where like they just have like a
universe
of Marvel games on the PS4.
Yeah,
which would be
that game's gonna be tight.
Open world Spider-Man
developed by Insomniac.
That just screams perfection.
That just screams. I want it. Especially going off the heels of Ratchet and Clank, which was a fucking huge success.
It was a game based on the movie.
Based on the game.
It was better than the movie it was based on.
Yeah. But then again, the movie was based on the original. So, anyway, yeah, there's some definitely some notable absences from the show, but overall, everything that was discussed, thumbs up. Like, there's some good shit on Sony's end. It looks like the next year of PlayStation is looking to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, they got some good games coming out, and I can't wait to see what else they announce. So, with that said, that wraps up our discussion on PSX. Overall, Matt, thumbs up?
I give it a 2 thumbs up.
I give it a thumbs up.
I give it 2 thumbs up.
I give it 1.
I give it 2 for 2 out of 4. I
give it 2 out of 4 thumbs.
I give it a 2 out of a possible 800 thumbs.
So anyway, that wraps up our discussion on PSX 2016, and that wraps up this episode of the podcast. So, we're going to wrap things up here. Thank you very much for listening to another episode of the Bearded Banter Podcast. If you like what you've seen, you can subscribe to BGN on YouTube for more great gaming content, including Let's Plays, podcasts, live streams, unboxings, etc. Lots of great gaming shit here. put a lot of time and effort into our shit, so we very much appreciate it if you did subscribe. I want to thank Matt, Legion Rex for joining me here on today's podcast, talking about Sony shit.
Yay.
Thanks for coming on, Ben.
No problem.
And if you like Bearded Banter, you'll be happy to know we do a podcast every Wednesday, so tune in next Wednesday for another episode. So, anything you want to say, Matt, before we leave?
Please subscribe to my channel at YouTube Legion Rex. I need subscribers.
I'll leave a link to Matt's channel in the description. You guys can go check out his videos. And with that said, we're going to wrap things up here. So thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. Keep on gaming, guys. The mic is not a person. I don't know why I treat it like you personally subscribe, Mike.
You need to subscribe to my channel.